Okay, this is gonna be a...
I don't think I hit the record button.
You did.
I did.
It's recording. You did it.
What are we doing? Why are we here?
You know what
Why are they
everybody's
looking at
thinking
us?
right now? You have a beard.
Well,
He stopped shaving the week
It was like-
of PRI.
like 10 days ago.
Right. He's like, I'm not gonna shave till we get to Indy. And I had a job in Columbus early in the week. We drove our new little daily, which we'll introduce you to. Yeah, we bought a daily. We drove the little daily to Columbus, Ohio. I shot for a couple of days. Then we had PRI. And this happened like in 10 days.
It's kind of cool.
So now
I
he's
I'm liking it.
bearded.
We'll see.
It's handsome.
Let us know. Should I keep it? Shave it
Yeah,
off?
tell us what you think in the comment section.
Kind of thinking maybe I'll just keep it through winter because it's much warmer.
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Why are you here?
We keep trying to get to that. We're going to do some different stuff today. Usually we're shooting like in the shop with Emily. Today it's going to be in the shop with Aaron. How you like that?
Whoa.
You guys keep asking for more content. Why don't we just shoot the stuff that I was going to do anyways? And so Emily's going to be my assistant today. She's going to clean some parts up for me because we got
Yep.
a really slick new little parts washer. And then I'm going to pull some motor mounts out of a 1987 C70 rollback, like a wrecker. I put a clutch in it right before PRI. Pretty well finished the job. We're going to go over it, grease the U-joints, all that kind of stuff today. Get those motor mounts out so that we can then go try to track them down.
We've got stuff we want to check off the list, and you're going to come along.
That's right.
Let's do it.
The truck has air brakes, so we've got to let the air pressure build up, then we can release them, pull it in the shop. So now we just sit here and wait. I intentionally didn't pull it very far in the shop because we have a lot of other stuff to do today. And when this hood flips forward, it takes up a lot of space. Also, I need to get to my cherry picker back there because we're going to have to somehow get that in there and pick the engine up so we can get the weight off those mounts and be able to pull them out.
Here you go, sir.
They're locked in there. I'm going to have to cut those off. That's it. Now we go on the hunt to find them. You can't go to Chevy and just buy these things. You have to like literally throw them on the counter and they've got to measure them and find them.
So we thought we would try this out and just do a little vlog of like what's going on. Not necessarily a build with a beginning and an end, but what we're doing in the shop that's just kind of checking stuff off the list. So tell us what you think about it. This is the CRC Smartwasher. This is one that they call the Benchtop Pro because it's small. They make a big commercial size one, but this is the small one that normal people can have in their shop. Aaron's been using it a whole bunch. He's been raving about it to me. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna turn the camera on and get it. Flip it on right back here. And I'm gonna go get the junk that I need to wash. Okay, I'm gonna wash the pickup tube and the windage tray to start from that engine swap that Aaron is doing. There's cool stuff about this parts washer, especially if you're environmentally conscious. The liquid that you use to clean the parts is actually microbes. So it's really cool because it's not harmful chemicals. It's actually like natural stuff. They're very thoughtful about the environment and about encapsulating oil and keeping it from going into our waterways and stuff like that. So much respect. I'm calling it good. That looks nice. It can get it super duper clean, but not really super necessary for the windage tray. To get the old junk off, old oil and buildup of dust from sitting around the shop, the windage tray doesn't need to be super clean. Okay, this little job is finished. That is ready for Aaron to pop the pan on that engine. Aaron's got the motor mounts out of that truck. I think it's time to clean up and show you guys the new daily. Well, now you know it's an Audi and it's red. So Aaron has been trying to get me to get a daily for a really long time, probably the past 5 years. I've dailied Roxy for 14 years. We've gone over all kinds of different dailies, like a Vet. I like the Porsche Cayenne turbos. There's all kinds of different vehicles that I feel like I like them enough, but we haven't ever bit the bullet to get a daily. Until recently when I told Aaron, you know what I sort of like? The A3 wagon. Yeah, they're adorable. And Aaron's favorite part,
Diesel, it's TDI.
TDI diesel.
Great little turbocharged 4-cylinder. Obviously, Volkswagen's made that engine for years. It's really good. This is a common rail one, so they've got a little bit more pep than the old ones, and get 40, 45 miles per gallon depending on how you drive it.
So we've already modded it. We already put a Unitronic Stage 1 tune in it. So it's up to almost 300 foot-pounds of torque and like 180 horse or something.
Yeah, it'll spin the tires on a roll. It's not a race car, but it's really fun.
It's a fun driving little car. It was priced really well. It only had like 50,000 miles on it, and it was just under 10 grand. So it was like, wasn't too expensive, wasn't so cheap that we were worried about it breaking down. Of course, there's all kinds of opinions on the internet about German cars and Audis and, all the different things that could happen with the car, which might.
Yeah, could be, but you know what? We're going to keep it from like 50,000 probably up to 100,000 miles, and then trade it off and get another one or get something else, just to keep us out of that danger zone of high mileage German cars.
Yeah. So we already have wheels on order.
Yep.
We already have tires at the house for the car. It needs tires pretty bad. In fact, let's take a walk around. We'll show it to you. Overall, very clean. The paint's pretty good. It's got a little bung in the grill right there, but it's not too bad. She's pretty cute. She was in pretty bad need of tires. So we've got some at the house for her. She's just pretty dandy. I like it. I think we should jump inside and take her for a drive. How could I forget her name? It's Cherry Pie TDI. I was telling them the story of her name.
Oh yeah.
So I test drove it, and I sat down in the driver's seat with the little guy in the back that was like telling us about the car, trying to sell it to us or whatever. And I said, "Oh babe, it's so cute, it reminds me of a little cherry." And he was like, as normal, like, And so I sat down in the driver's seat to drive it, and of course I start singing Warren. She's my cherry pie, cold drink of water, make a grown man cry. You know that song, right? So the little guy in the back seat was like, what's going on? So then I told Aaron, dude, that's gonna be her name unless you can think of a better name. He couldn't.
I didn't.
He didn't. He probably could have, but he left it Cherry Pie. So her name is Cherry Pie TDI.
It works.
She's cute like a cherry and sweet like pie. Okay, do a little pull. Woo! Get it, girl. Look at her go. Ow! Out here in Mexico. Look at your granddad. Oh, man. He's like, whatever. So we got the tune day before yesterday, and you know, it's supposed to help efficiency. It's supposed to get better fuel mileage with more horsepower and more torque. But we haven't been able to keep our foot out of the throttle yet to actually test the benefits of the fuel economy because, well, it has more power and it's peppy, and even like the shift points are different. When you roll into the throttle, it's more of like gradual power instead of kind of like jerky power. It's a weird way of putting it, but it's so fun. I want to make car sounds because it doesn't make many car sounds.
Right.
Burnout. Let's do it.
So funny.
Okay, so now that you guys have met the daily, it's time to go home and sign some posters to get mailed out. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to a side of us that you haven't seen unless you follow our Instagram closely. Made it. It's our house. Our house is quite interesting. It was actually built in the 20s, we think. Oh, it was moved here onto the property that it's at in the 20s at least. It's a shotgun style house. It's long, and then there's bedrooms off the side there and there. Aaron is making juice. He is making an apple celery juice, I believe. We juice a lot. We use an old Champion juicer, and it is an awesome machine. It's like from the 70s or something. It's turd brown and works so well. So Aaron's gonna make some juice, and then I'm gonna run out and get the posters so that we can get to signing them so we can get those in the mail. Okay, we're pulling up our Patreon app so that we can get everybody's names because we want to make these specific to each person. We currently have like 40 Patreon members.
44.
44 Patreon contributors. To us, that's huge. Like, even people that donate $2 a month means so much because every little bit counts, and it helps us put money into buying more camera gear, buying more lights, just hiring people to help us edit. It's gonna be so good to have this support. So this is actually the first month. Once this all gets rolling, then that'll be really nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're excited. Okay, so these don't smell. Oh yeah, they do. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the first
Kai. Malachi is a buddy of ours that we met on Power Tour, and he was our first Patreon, so that's awesome to see his name.
This is going to get really boring for you guys.
We're not going to film each one of these.
Maybe we'll time lapse it.
So this is a poster that we had made the year that Zen went to SEMA, which was 2018. That was so special. I love it. Okay, on to the next one. Ken. Oh, Ken. We got Kai and Ken. Ken is such a special human being. He and his son have a YouTube channel as well after I told him he had to because they were building a Monza Spider for his son, and he told me, I've always wanted to do a YouTube channel, and I'm like, dude, make it happen. He's a veteran, he's an amazing dad, and he just works his buns off on these episodes, and I'm so proud of him. So you guys need to go subscribe to Spider Garage. So, Ken.
Yeah.
So awesome. Okay, we just finished our autograph signing in our own living room.
Crazy.
Tomorrow we will work on shipping all of these out to y'all. Well, some of y'all.
I'm gonna go get them and show you the stack. Crazy, look at all this.
It's a lot. It was awesome.
And a nice little note.
And each person got a special note. So if you're a patron, expect it in the mail soon. And if you want to be a patron, just hit the link in our bio because we would love to have you. Each person is appreciated immensely.
Absolutely.
That's the end of this episode. Aaron's getting ready to go out to the office and do office stuff. I'm going to edit this episode so that I can get it out quickly for you guys. And I hope you enjoyed it. It's a good day. And the sun has set on this one. We'll see y'all soon. Look forward to it.